Electronic Arts.
We're live and on the air with all the superstars of WCW Wrestling. Oh my goodness! Where is this fight going? This is absolute mayhem! They've taken this fight out of the ring and into the backstage area! I can't believe this! This wrestling match has degenerated into an all-out street fight! You like our broadcast location? You like being this close to the action, Brain?
Well, when you're this close to the action, you feel it, you can smell it, you can hear it. You feel like you're in the game. You know, it's like sitting on the 50-yard line in a football game. You're sitting right behind the dugout, you're in a baseball game. You got to be close to the action to really enjoy it, and it's great here.
Especially when you can smell it, right?
You can smell the action.
Yes, we can.
You've never heard the smell of the crowd and the roar of the action?
No, I never have.
Well, stick around, you might.
Forearm smash! Stevie Ray is looking very impressive with moves like that. Sid seems ready to take this as far as possible. WCW backstage.
yourself high five.
Electronic Arts proudly presents one of the stars of World Championship Wrestling in WCW Backstage Assault. The carnage has begun! If you're looking for the ref, keep looking. The only people crazy enough to be near this fight are the two participants.
These two men will do anything, and I mean anything to win. This should be a great match.
Sarge shows his power. Crucifix powerbomb! You can't see action like this any other place in the world. Oh, there's only so much of that kind of punishment a body can take. Double axe handle. For goodness sakes, no! That could kill someone! Amazing move by Page. Irish whip. cleaning house now.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into?
Sarge is out on his feet. Fans, look! He's picked up a pipe! Uh-oh! Paige is in a bit of trouble after that one.
The Sheik put up a better fight in the Falkland Islands. He seems a little dazed to me. No, he doesn't seem a little dazed. He seems a lot dazed to me.
That's it! He's bleeding! Double axe handle! No one gets up after a beating like that!
I don't even think he knows where he is right now.
What determination! How can he endure this pressure? This fight is over! He's just given up! And one more victory for Diamond Dallas Page! Bobby the Brain, we were witness to another spectacular match here on WCW.
This match has some give and take, but in the end, it was this man who came out on top. He took more.
Thanks for playing WCW Backstage Assault, presented by Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts, in conjunction with WCW, brings you WCW Backstage Assault. Let's see some action. The rules of this match are that there are no rules.
This match won't be pretty, but it should be action-packed.
Harlem's sidekick. Brilliant execution by Booker T. Spinning back fist. That one leveled his opponent. Double axe handle. You might not admire the man, but you have to admire the results.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
Tombstone pile driver. Sid Vicious wants to stack the deck with that weapon. Spinning back fist. My God, how can he still fight with that pain?
What is he waiting for? His turn to start fighting back is now. If he doesn't do something quick, this thing's over.
Forearm smash. Looks like he's hurt badly. Someone call the paramedics.
I hope he's got the number of a good chiropractor, because he's going to need one, or a plumber.
Spinning back fist. He's on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off. He's cut. He's bleeding.
You know, the next time he just might as well phone ahead and tell the guy, hey, I'm going to do this. This is the move I'm planning. Stupid.
This brawl is done. He's tapped out. This was another win for Booker T. Bobby the Brain, we were witness. for WCW Backstage Assault. Let this battle begin! In the end, only one wrestler will walk out of here.
These two men will do anything, and I mean anything to win. This should be a great match.
Spinning back kick. Jackhammer! What a move that was! Goldberg has all of the cards in his hand right now.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
Spinning back kick. Vito is looking pretty softened up here. There's no excuse for this kind of bullying behavior.
This guy's putting on quite a display. It's not often that such a one-sided match occurs with the talent that we have here at WCW. He caught him full with that one.
Spinning back kick. He's a little dazed after that one. Jackhammer! I lack the words to describe what has just happened. Oh my! Mounted punches.
When you take this much punishment, you become desperate.
Snap suplex. Some bad intentions just came his way from Goldberg. Jackhammer! Unbelievable move!
The only wrestler I can remember that could hurt a guy like that was me. But Tony, I don't have to remind you how great I was, or do I?
He's exacting a heavy toll with that move. He's gonna put him in! He's gonna put him in! He's moving there!
Oh! His opponent's like a punching bag. Doesn't matter how much you hit him, he just keeps coming back for more. When that guy comes to, someone's gonna need to remind him what year this is. 1937.
Oh my goodness! He's pounding him with a wooden box!
The guys in the back should take up a collection for this guy. If they do, I'll make sure he gets it, if you know what I mean. Has he been taught how to use a weapon?
Fantastic display by Vito! He's out on his feet! He needs to regain his composure quick! That move might have shattered bones. Irish whip. Oh my, that's gotta hurt! Jackhammer! Great move! What an amazing display we are seeing tonight! Indian leg lock. Street fighting techniques won't get you out of a hold like that. After all, this wrestler has persevered. As a result of that hold, a submission has been earned. Put one in the win column for Goldberg. Well, fans, we've been treated to another classic battle on WCW Wrestling.
And you know, there's nothing like the look on your opponent's face after he's lost the match. That's the best thing in the world, to see them pout and cry.
Thanks for playing WCW Backstage Assault, presented by Electronic Arts.
Wow.